We're live. Hello. I'm not by myself. I am going to have Kathy join me, so go ahead and come in, Kathy. She's also crew, which means she's multi-talented. Go ahead and sit on your blanket. This is Honey Flow. We're going to start seated today. If you have never done Honey Flow, this is a mix of power yoga with Yin Yoga. So we're going to build a little bit of a sweat at first and flow. So most of the flows will be in kind of a series of 3. If I get really excited, it might be 4 or 5. If you want to omit, you can omit. So I'm just letting you, the most important thing is that you kind of move and feel free and have some fun. And then the second, or the end of the class is going to be a yin. We'll be holding poses a little bit longer, letting our body kind of sink in and settle and feel good. Are you ready for a little bit of a honey flow?
Oh, I am, yeah.
Good. Excited. Excellent. So if you have a blanket, that is an awesome way to sit. You can grab any sort of blanket and fold it over just to prop your hips up a little higher. The other thing that you might want to have are blocks, if you have blocks, or anything like a book or anything that can help prop you up, bring the floor up to you. If you don't have them, it's okay, right? You can still do it. And then just sit up nice and tall. Place your hands on your thighs, close your eyes, get a little music going. Take a nice deep breath in, and then exhale it out. And then nice deep breath in and release. Inhale and exhale. Blink your eyes open. Bring a big smile to your face. And then I want you to walk your hands out over your left leg and just let your head drop towards your knee. And know this is the start of your practice, so you don't have to go in too deep. Let your head soften, let your neck soften. Breathe into the whole right side body. Notice how each exhale, maybe your body allows you to have a little more space through the right side. Maybe with your inhale, you feel a stretch. And then lift your gaze slightly, just walk your hands over to the right side, all the way over. And then you're either going to cup your fingers here, your right fingers, or you can lower down onto your forearm. Now, if this feels too tight for the left side, stay up high. And then you're going to reach your top arm up and over. And then circle it down and place it right on your thigh. Just use your hand to press your thigh away, get a little more stretch through the left side body. Your head can look up, it can look down. Maybe you want to move it around a little bit and let the neck kind of get a little stretch. I like to drop my nose towards my shoulder. We're starting slow, so don't be in a hurry yet. Reach your left arm up, take a nice deep breath in, reach it all the way over, and then inhale, press into your right hand, reach up, and then exhale, hands come down. And then you're going to fold over your right knee. Actually, let's switch our feet. So sometimes that helps kind of get in a different spot. And then walk your hands out over your right knee. And be gentle, right? We've just stretched that whole left side, but it's still warming up. Let your head drop. Let your neck soften. notice how when you take that in breath, maybe you get a little more of a stretch through your left side body. If your elbows are not down, that's okay. You're just working to fold towards your right. And then lift your gaze. Hands walk over towards the left. Either left hand cups here, right arm reaches up and over, or you can slide all the way down onto the forearm. Good, and then reach your right arm up and place it right on your thigh. So you're pressing your right thigh away. I like to rock a little bit, but you can stay still if that feels better. And then maybe play around a little bit with where your neck is. Breathe into the right side body and empty out. Right arm reaches up and all the way over. And then inhale, press into your left hand, reach both arms up. And then exhale, I want you to actually cross your right arm over your left, and we're gonna circle. Good, breath in, reach up. Left arm in front, and circle. So you're just circling around. Sometimes one side might feel a little strange, that's okay. Just get the movement in the shoulders. Breathe in as you reach your arms up. Try to cross right over left and then left over right. It's good for your brain, good for your body, right, Kathy?
Yes, it's so good.
Good, and then take a breath in, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Inhale, reach your arms out, and overhead, maybe gaze up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Breath in, reach up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Close your eyes, take a nice deep breath in. We'll Om. Exhale it out. Breath in for sound, and then nice deep breath in. Let it out. Blink your eyes open. Slide your blanket out of the way. We're going to go ahead and come right into a tabletop position. Just rock your hips side to side. Get into the hips. So today we're doing a lot of kind of hip work. Start right here, just feeling the opening in the hips. And then come back through center and just turn your left hand so that the fingers are facing your knee. And if this feels too intense, you can just do more like a 90 so that they're turning out towards the side of the mat. Stretch through your wrist here. You can still rock if that feels good. You can bend a little bit through the elbow. It'll more intensify the stretch. If you bend the elbow towards your knee, you'll feel it more in the top of your wrist there. And then switch it around. Left hand plants, right hand turns. And breathe here. If you softened in the elbow to stretch, one might be tighter than the other. For me, it's the left. Be mindful, you don't want anything to hurt. You're just stretching. Good, and then flip your right hand around, tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Here, keep your knees bent, really stretch through your whole arm, spine. Reach your sit bones up towards the ceiling. Let your head and neck drop. And breathe here. Beautiful, Kathy. Think press into your palms. Reach your hips up. Breathe. Feel the strength in your arms. Maybe start to straighten your legs so you can stretch into the back of your legs. And you can go through that flow. Bend your knees and then straighten at your own pace. But I've got slow music, so maybe think a little bit about moving slowly. You can still get heat and work moving slow. Good. And then you're just gonna lift your right leg up. Take a nice deep breath in, point through your toes. And then exhale, bring your right knee right in between your hands. So it'll look a little bit like you're setting up for cow pose or Gomukhasana. Slide your left leg back. So it's not a pigeon, you're a little bit higher up. Good. Now think of squaring the hips. You'll feel the stretch in the outer part of your right leg. And then maybe cup your fingers here, lift your chest. And then exhale, ground your hands and round. Lift your back leg, curl in. Push the floor away. Good. Inhale. Drop your back knee, lift up. And exhale, round. Breath in. Drop your right hip down, drop your left knee down. And exhale, this time curl in nice and tight. And then step. You're gonna float your right knee off the floor. Push really strongly into your arms and step your right foot in between your hands. Ground your back heel. We're moving slow. And then I want you to cartwheel your arms open. So left arm reaches forward, come right into a warrior two. Beautiful. Think strong, fierce, slow. Breath in and out. Inhale. And exhale. Flip your palms so that you can soften the shoulders and then squeeze through your shoulder blades. So think wider. Now if your ribs shot out, pull your ribs in. Straighten your front leg. Bring your back hand down. This is a reverse triangle. Reach your right arm up. Ground down through your right toe mound. Lift up. And then think about lifting your right hip. So you're actually pushing your left hip down. Stretch through the whole right side body. Maybe gaze up at your top fingers. Good, we're gonna flow right into an extended side angle. Bend your right knee, bring your right forearm to your thigh, and your left arm reaches up and over. And then we're gonna flow in this. Straighten the front leg, arms do this half circle, right? Reach back, reverse triangle. And then exhale. Forearm to the thigh, top arm reaches up and over. Maybe you gaze up. And then reverse. Reach it back. And then exhale. Forearm to the thigh, top arm reaches up and over. This is our third one. Slide your right hand inside. Bring it down. Now if it feels really far away, you can grab a block and place a block right there. Good. Take a breath in. Think long through your whole side body. Now sweep your top arm back behind you. Move nice and slowly. And then you're going to lift your top foot. Hand stays right there, cupping your fingers. I don't know what this is called. I've decided it's called kind of a side ninja lunge thingy. So your back knee is bent. Your front heel is coming up, or your toes are reaching towards you. Good, and then sweep through. Extended side angle. Reach up and over. And then sweep back. Reach back and up. and bend and extend. And maybe your head follows, right? Look up, look down, sweep back, and up, and over. Good. And then top hand comes down. Heel toe your foot out to the outer edge of your mat. Drop your back knee down, lift your chest. This may be where you want to stay, but it can go into any sort of variation. If you'd like to lower down onto forearms, if you'd like to catch the back foot first and then lower, you get to choose your variation. You can roll out the outer edge of your right foot. Notice though if your ankle is sickling, see if you can pull back through the toes. Yeah, good, right? This is a nice deep hip opener, especially if you're rolling out. Good. Here we go, hands come down to the mat. Slide them right under your shoulders, step yourself back. Three-legged dog or down dog split. Reach up, breathe in. Point through those toes. And then exhale, right foot to the floor. Lift your left leg, take a breath in. And then exhale, float your knee in. Hold for a moment. Left knee between the hands. Slide your right leg back. So you'll have to kind of scoot your leg back. And think, we're not dropping into our pigeon. The left hip is off the ground. Lift your chest, squeeze in. Pull your left hip back. Feel the stretch and the strength. Good, press into your hands around. Lift your right leg off the ground. And then drop the right knee down, open your chest. And exhale, lift, curl. And right knee touches, open. And exhale, curl in. This time lift and float your left knee off of the floor. Step it all the way through. Ground your right heel. And then think right arm forward. Keep your knee bent right over your ankle. Warrior two. You need to scooch to get a little wider, that's normal. Yeah, good. Sink down, breathe in, back toes towards you, 45. Lock out your back leg. Left knee right over your ankle, flip your palms and soften your shoulders, maybe even wiggle them a little bit. Now squeeze through your shoulder blades, but pull your ribs in, pull your belly in. Do you feel the heat starting to rise? Totally normal. We're slowly building up this nice little fire. Good, straighten your left leg, reach back, reverse triangle. Nice and slow, press down and then cut. You're thinking of pushing your right hip forward and really lifting all the way through. Breath into the whole side body. Exhale, extended side angle. Forearm to the thigh, top arm reaches up and over. Flow through. Breath in, lift up, reach back, hold. And then exhale, come forward, extended side angle. Gaze up, turn your torso. Breath in, lift up, straighten, reach back. This is our third one. Get more length through the left side body. And then exhale, forearm to the thigh, reach up and over. Then slide the hand down. If you need your block, you just place your block right there. Reach up and through. I'm going to show it with the block so that you can see. Then you're going to float your top arm back behind you. Lift your left heel up. Reach, straighten your left leg. Here's our little ninja. Stretch to the inside. And then rock forward. Up and over, gaze up. Float your right arm back. Lift your foot. Reach back. Bend your right knee. Exhale, float forward. Open up. I'm so close to the ground. I know, isn't that awesome? Good. Reach back. Here's our last one. Stretch through. And then exhale. Come forward. Reach all the way through. Gaze up. Twist your body open. Right hand comes down. Lunge your back heel, heel toe it out, lizard. Now if you have a block, you can just flip it right over. Maybe you use it to come onto forearms. Do whatever feels right. Generally you want to do kind of similar to what you did on the other side. So if you caught the back foot, catch it, let the hips drop. And then if you lower down, roll out. Breathe into the outer edge of that left hip. Let your hips sink to the floor. You should feel a little glistening happening, a little heat. Good. And then hands come to the mat. Slide, if you have a block, slide it out of the way. Place your hands down, tuck your back toes under. You're gonna go right into your down dog split. Reach that left leg up. Point through the toes, get long. And then exhale, release your foot down. Good. Take a breath in, come forward to a plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're just doing 3. Inhale, undulate forward. So the last thing that lifts is your head. And then exhale, lift your hips back. Breath in, think curl in from the belly. And look up. And then exhale, reach it back. Right leg rises, inhale, point those toes, down dog split. Exhale, right knee in. Come right into, so it should feel familiar. Slide your left foot back. Lift your chest, take a breath in. Exhale, round, maybe see if you can float your knee this time. Drop the knee down, open up, curl up, back bend. Exhale, round. Curl the knee in. Drop your knee down, open up. Good, exhale, curl in, and then you're stepping yourself right into a warrior 2. Ground down, reach left arm forward. Good, nice deep breath in. Exhale it out, flip your palms. Reverse your triangle. Straighten your leg, reach back. Exhale, extended side angle. Breath in, lift up, reach back. And exhale, extend. Breath in, reach. Exhale, right hand to the inside of your right foot, left arm up and over. Sweep back. Here's your ninja lunge. Reach back. Exhale, extend. Good, see if you can find the full expression. Reach back and extend. Imagine yourself like a little anime, Japanese anime warrior. And extend. Good, this time look down, walk your hand forward. We're gonna move into an extended Ardha Chandrasana. Step your back foot, float it up, and then think point through the toes. Reach forward. If this is challenging for the shoulder, you can bend and cactus the arm, but the idea is to get a lot of space through your whole left side. Soften your bottom knee a little bit. Feel that. Maybe you fall out a little bit. If you do, find your balance, get into it, reach all the way forward, all the way back. Lock out your bottom leg if you can. Grab your block if you need it. Good. Standing split. Left hand down, right arm, or left hand down, left leg up. And then drop your left knee right outside of your right foot. Shin to the floor. You can let your hips drop a little bit. Maybe you want to sit all the way back. And then kick up right away, right into your standing split. This is our flow. Knee comes to the mat right outside of your foot. Drop down. And then exhale, kick. That's our second one. One more. Waves come in 3. Flows come in 3. Good. Kick it back, kick it up, maybe hold it there. If you want to go for holding with your right hand to your ankle, left hand to your ankle, and then hands come down, low lunge, step it back. Ha. Ground your hands, down dog split, right leg reaches back, inhale, reach up, point through the toes, and then come forward, plank position, and then roll over. This is wild plank. Outer edge of the left foot to the mat, right foot behind you, reach up. Maybe if you want to soften, you can bring your hand to the back of your neck. Push the floor away, open. Think back bend. Reach back with your elbow. Good. Right hand to the floor. Flip back over. Reach your leg up. Inhale. Exhale. Foot to the floor. Other side. Left leg rises. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your knee forward, right in between your hands. Drop your back knee down, slide back, lift up. And then exhale, curl in. Breath in, drop down, lift, open. Exhale, curl. Breath in, drop down, open. Here's our last one. Exhale, ground, pull in. Step that foot lightly through. Ground your back heel, right heel. Open out, warrior two. Stay down low. Don't straighten. Not yet, no, no, no. You got this, flip your arms. Squeeze through your shoulders, pull your ribs in. Straighten your left leg. Reach back, reverse triangle. Good, inhale, come forward, exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, lift up, reach back, push down, right hip pushes down. And exhale, come forward. Ha. Inhale, lift up. This is our third one. Get an extra stretch. And then exhale, left hand inside. Right arm up and over. Feel the long line from the outer edge of your back foot all the way through. Gaze forward. If you need to, grab your block. You can do that. And then step forward. You're coming into that Ardha Chandrasana, reaching your top arm forward. Point through your toes. Think your back leg is moving back, but your ribs are pulling in. Stretch through. Maybe bend your bottom knee. More intense if you bring the hand right under your shoulder. Less intense if the block or your fingers are outside to the outer edge of your mat. Breathe. Feel the heat building up. Good. Block out your bottom leg. Get a little bit longer. And then right hand comes down, standing split. Ha. Beautiful. Right knee to the outside of your left foot. Drop your hips down. Lift your chest. So you're coming into that flow.
I was enjoying it.
She was like, I'm in it. I'm going to stay in the standing split. Good. You get 3 more chances. Here we go. Kick out. And then bend. Sink it down. This is kind of flosses through that left leg. And then exhale. Kick up, point through the toes. Last one. Bend your knee. Drop down, sink back. And then exhale. Kick up. Hold this time. Here you go, Kathy. Go for it. Left hand to the ankle. Pull your body down. Kick your leg up. And then maybe, for just a second, lift that right hand and grab a hold of your ankle. Give it a go. Even for a second. Yes! There we go. Good. Lunge back. Beautiful. You got to celebrate all the wins.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
All the wins. Step back. Down dog split. Reach up. Are you ready to go to the other side? Come forward, plank pose. Foot comes to the outside of your mat. Outer edge of your right foot. You can let your hips drop here. And then reach up. If it feels good, bring your hand to the back of your neck and really stretch through. Push the floor away. Lift your hips. Lean back a little bit more. Hold it. Breathe. Feel the opening through the front side body. Hand comes down. Lift up, down dog split. And then left foot to the mat. Drop your knees down to the floor. Child's pose. Sink it back for just a moment. Drop down. Beautiful work. Saraswati is the goddess. This song is singing to the goddess Saraswati. She is the goddess of knowledge, music, art, speech, wisdom. She's awesome. Learning, right? So enjoy the voice of Marti singing to Saraswati. Breathe. Good. Take a breath in. Come on onto all fours. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Look forward. Step forward. Come to the front of your mat. Good. Before we move through a flow, I want you to place your hands with your palms facing up. Now, if that's not happening, you may need to grab your blocks to do that. This may be better. You can go any height. Know that you're just working to stretch through the back of the wrists now. If this feels really awesome and your hands are on the floor, you can turn your left toes out and press onto your left palm. Yeah, there you go. So you just you're not moving the foot, you're just turning the toes out like you're coming into an open kind of Charlie Chaplin first position in ballet, yeah. Good, and then release your left foot and bring your right foot on top. If your hands are not on the floor, you're just folding and breathing. It's okay. Be in the moment. Right foot to the mat. Bend your knees deeply, roll yourself up. Bring your hands right into prayer. Bring your arms overhead, inhale. Reach back, and then exhale. Draw your prayer right through your midline. Breath in here, lengthen. Ground, step back, plank pose. Lower down, either to the ground or to a hover. Upward facing dog or cobra. And then exhale, down dog. Listen carefully. Drop your knees down. Bring your elbows down. Grab your biceps. Slide them out. We're working on inversions. Interlace. Drop your hands down. Drop your head down. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips. This may be where you stay. Float your head right off the floor just a little bit. Really use your arms. Maybe walk your feet in a little bit closer so your hips come higher. Pull your right knee in. Bring your thigh to your chest. Release your right foot down. Pull your left leg in. Thigh towards your chest. Push the floor away. Release your left foot down. Knees to the floor. Roll your head up. Hands to the mat. Downward facing dog. Drop. Gaze forward. Take an inhale. Step, step. Breath in here, lengthen. Hands on shins, fingertips in line with toes. Exhale, fold it. Come up to stand, hands in prayer. Reach up, reach back. Exhale, trace your midline, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back, plank. Lower down. Open up, stay in the moment, breath in. Exhale, down dog. Knees to the mat. Hands to your biceps, elbows to the mat. Interlace. Drop your head. You can do the same variation, or maybe you start to walk your feet in. If you can't, pull one knee in, and then the other. Float your knees, thighs right by your belly. Hold here. You're not extending your legs. You're just pulling in. If you're working, maybe you're doing one foot and then the other. Feet come down. Knees come down. Lift your head. Press into your mat. Downward facing dog. Gaze forward. Step left, step right. Just to change it up. Breath in, lengthen. Breath out, fold in. Inhale, trace your midline, reach your palms or your prayer right up and back. And then exhale, fold forward. Breath in, lengthen. Breath out, ground and step. No jumping today. Exhale, lower. Upward facing dog, breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come forward, knees drop to the mat. Here's your third one. Go for it. Wherever you need to stop is okay. When you need to child's pose, you can come into a child's pose. If you're lifting up, walk your feet in. Try to stack your hips right over your shoulders. One foot, then the other. If you have the balance here, extend the legs. If this is new to you, don't do it in the middle of the room. You can practice this next to a wall. Keeps you practicing safe. Make sure that only 30% of your whole weight is on your head. The arms are reaching, pressing into the floor, and your shoulders are lifting up. Breathe. Wherever you're at, whether you're in a headstand or kind of working the legs, when you need child's pose, find child's pose. And then slowly lower, bend your knees, bring your belly, your thighs towards your belly, extend the legs out. Just like a rock star. Lower down. Wherever you're at, it's okay. Hands come to the floor. You're working. You get the same work, the same benefit. Kathy, even though her legs did not come up, she was in an inversion. You were too. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. You get the same benefits from bringing your heart above your head. Stimulates the pituitary, all the glands. Gaze forward, step forward. Breath in here, lengthen. Fold in. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, forward fold. Beautiful. Two more here. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale. Breath in, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Step, step back. Lower down. Open up. You choose. Exhale, down dog. Good. Regular pigeon. Reach your right leg up. Take an inhale. Bring your right knee to your right wrist. Ha. Good. Lower the left leg down. And then we're going to do a slight variation. You may, I'm going to slide my block out of the way. You're going to walk over and ground your left forearm down. And then you'll have to see kind of where it is. Mine is outside of my mat. And then I'm going to press into my right thigh and actually lean away. So you're still getting that side body stretch. Are you sweaty? Am I the only one that's sweaty? No, okay, good. I hope you're sweaty at home. Build a nice little heat. Slow flow. I feel like honey. Yes. Yes, that's the whole point. To feel like all the joints are nice and greased and smooth. Good. Oh, that's so good. Good, and then you're gonna place your hands down and come into a down dog split. So tuck your back toes under, lift your hips, pull in, reach all the way back. That feels good. And then step about midway on your mat so that your feet are together. Bend your knees, sink your hips down, your heels will come off the ground. This is a traditional malasana. Let your knees fall out wide. Good. If this feels yucky and you want to place your, on the ankles, you can place your blanket right under your heels. And then let your hands drop down. And you're thinking about curling in. Malasana, a mala is the tiny bead. So you're creating this little tiny bead by curling in. Lift your head. Slide your blanket if you had it out of the way. Ground your hands. Crow pose. Ground your palms down right under your shoulders. Lift your hips. Bring your knees right to your armpits. Good. Gaze forward. Kathy's been working on this, so we're going to cheer her on. And I'm cheering you on at home too. Gaze forward. Don't let your head drop. Squeeze in. Maybe lift one leg. Just pull your heel in. Same as you were working on in the inversion. Find the belly. And then switch. Try the other foot. Pull the other foot. And then lower down. And then maybe rock forward and try both legs. Pull them in. Hug in. Squeeze in. Breathe. And then lower the feet down. Uttanasana. Just forward fold. You can pedal out your legs. Get into the hips a little bit and the side body. You can bring your hands and cup your fingers slightly in front of you. And then step, step. Come back. Plank pose. Lower down. Good. Upward facing dog. Breath in. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Left leg rises. Inhale. Exhale. Pigeon left side. Bring it right to the wrist. Lower down. The more you move that leg forward, the more intense in the hip. The closer the heel is to the right hip flexor, the less intense. Good. And then slide out. Right forearm down. Left hand to your thigh. And you're actually thinking the palm is pressing towards the thigh to kind of outer spiral that leg. You can feel that. Kind of press down. That's the spiral of the back of the front leg. Outer and then inner through the back. So if you think, drop your right hip to inner spiral the back leg, out through the left. And then maybe soften your neck. Find whatever feels good in the neck. Ooh, feels good. Hands come to the mat. You're going to move into that down dog split. So ground your pounds. You can kind of lift your hips a little bit, tuck your back toes under, and then step all the way up. Reach the left leg up. Push into your arms, and then ground and step midway on your mat. So you're walking your feet forward. Bring your toes and heels to touch. Bend your knees. Lift your heels. Slide your legs open. Walk your hands inside. Curl in. This feels like a little piece of heaven. If it doesn't, come up a little higher, right? It can be smaller. It doesn't have to be as tight of a ball. You're actually rounding the spine in crow pose. So this is a great way to feel the stretch, to really get into the hips. Lift up, hands come up under your shoulders. Rock your weight forward, so bring your shoulders right over your wrist. Lift up, knees come right into the armpits. Track your arms in like little railroads. Rock forward. Maybe see if you can lift one and then the other. Pull your heels towards your glutes. Squeeze your arms in. Breathe. Feet come down. Forward fold. Keep your hands right in front of you. You're just doing that little kind of cha-cha there. You can bend one knee, then the other. Feels good. Let your head go. Hopefully it feels good. That's me projecting. Feels really good. Good. Bend your knees, roll yourself up. Here is our balance section. Woo, we made it. Good. Tree pose. Keep your right leg grounded. Bring your left foot in. Now you can place it on ankle if you want a little more balance, calf, or right up to the top of your thigh. If you're right up at the top, see if you can bring your heel right to your perineum. Right? Press in, grab a hold of that ankle, and then just move both hips forward. Right hand to your hip. Squeeze your left leg back. Lift your chest. Now, if your arms are a little short, it may look more like this, right? It's okay. And you can press into the thigh. Or if the leg doesn't go up as high, that's okay. Just breathe here. Good. Face your left palm out. Push into your leg, closer to your knee. Right arm reaches up. And then maybe lean over. Inhale up. Hands to prayer. Pull your knee in. Drop it down. Nice and slow. Good. Right foot comes in wherever it landed. Ankle, calf, thigh, right up to the perineum. Squeeze your leg and your foot together wherever it's at. And then hold right here. Hand to the hip, hand to the inside or outside. Ankle, outside, inside of the leg. Right palm faces out. Press your thigh away as you move the hip forward. Left arm reaches up. Get long. Press down through your standing leg. Lift up. Don't let that hip sink. And then lean over towards the right. Challenge your balance. If you fall out, nothing happens. You just get back in. Good. Hands come into prayer. Right at the heart. Pull your right knee in. Use the belly. Slowly lower it down. Beautiful. We're going to move into that Ardha Chandrasana variation. So just step your right foot forward. Bring your right hand down, left hand to the hip. Reach back through your left toes. Point through the toes. Keep a bend in the bottom knee if you need to. Grab your block if you want it, right? So you can grab your block. I love a block. Brings the floor right up to your hand. See if you can stack your hips. Maybe see if you can lock out your knee. Find the belly. Stack the hips. Try to stack the shoulders. Then reach your top arm up and towards the front of your mat. Get super long. Breathe. Gaze down if you're working on your balance. And then sweep your top arm down. Standing split for just a breath. And then left knee comes to the outside of your right foot. Sit yourself down this time. Rock your way back. Make sure both sit bones are on the ground. Hug in. Twist. Right hand behind you. Left arm rises. And then either wrap or hook. So Kathy, ground your foot. So it's like, yeah. Good.